For today's reflex demonstration, you're going to need a reflex hammer, some adhesive electrodes, leads hooked up to a spiker box, and we use aluminum foil bracelet for our ground, something to view your EMG on, and a speaker so that you can hear the signal. Have your subject sit on something where their feet don't touch the ground, and then you're going to take your adhesive electrodes and place them on rectus femoris, which is one of the muscles in the quad group. So to find that spot, have your subject extend their knee and then feel for just straight above the kneecap this big muscle right here. You want it to be up on the muscle belly, so fairly high up the leg, and then just place them next to each other on that muscle belly. Connect your subject to the spiker box and make sure that they are grounded. We're using our aluminum foil bracelet for our ground. And then check that you're getting a good EMG signal by having your subject extend and relax their leg. We're getting a pretty good signal, so we're going to go ahead and now actually elicit a reflex. Now you have to find the patellar tendon to tap to elicit the reflex. It's located just below the kneecap on your subject's leg. Make sure you don't hit the kneecap or your subject will not be very happy with you. Have your subject be completely relaxed now that we're all set up, and tap the patellar tendon and watch the iPad screen to see what happens. As you can see, almost as soon as the tendon is tapped, we get a big EMG spike on our screen. Now we're going to measure the amplitude of the EMG based on our tendon strike. So to do this, you hit the record button in the top corner of the screen, and then we'll do a couple different strength taps, and then we'll go in and measure to see if the amplitude of the EMG changes. Now to measure the amplitude of our reflexes, we're going to go into the recordings, and our new recordings are stored at the bottom. So go to the very bottom and pick your recording, push play, and then watch your video until you find two reflexes that you want to measure so that you can compare them. We're going to wait till we see two different sized ones. There we go, those two are pretty different. So then pause your video. Bring your reflex that you're going to measure over to the side, and then zoom in so that you have a good place to put your markers for the measurement. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now pick the beginning of your burst of EMG and hold your finger on the screen until a blue line appears, and then drag it across to the end of the burst, and then your root mean square, or the average amplitude of your EMG, will be shown up here in the top corner.